Hello, my beautiful Aquarius. Welcome to your reading. If you're new here, this is Divine Light, and I'm going to jump right into it. Let's see what's coming your way. We're going to start with your coffee cup and then dive into your tarot. I see in your heart space here, there is a window of opportunity, or this is something that maybe even you are creating for yourself because this represents your heart space. So, this can even the feeling of clarity and direction of how to resolve this if you have an issue or if you have a desire, how to manifest it. That will actually show itself to you. This can be, I was actually watching right before I hit the play button, Brian Tracy video from back in the day when he was so young. And he says there, the best solution to anything, if you would like to receive the solution to anything, you can sit in quiet without any TV, sound, anything, any distraction in front of you for 30 minutes. And after 25 to 30 minutes, you start to get this super clarity. And I felt this clarity within you. This can be through any other practice that you apply or any other things that you practice. Meditation, prayer, any system, maybe can be physical training as well. But he says like sitting quiet, so maybe just not really moving your body, okay? I see there's inside of your, again, this is a house. There are two people running away from a creature right there. This kind of looks like a bear to me, a smiling, happy bear. And these two people running away. At first, I thought maybe the smiling bear can be someone that is extremely optimistic and two people are running away from it. But I feel like this is your energy now because bear indicates your authority. And even if you didn't have it so far, you're going to gain clarity and authority in your own space. The home, it can be your home, it can be your work environment. This can be a space that you have been in for a while, but you had to take orders from like the small, tiny little people because maybe they found their path into that space through who they know or like injustice. Seems like though you are brightened, you're lightened. I see a letter T. This can be in someone's first name or the last name that's helping you. This also kind of looks like an eagle actually rising up, which symbolizes your freedom. This can be your freedom moment. Okay. When you step into that moment, these two people are running away. They have no place to go. They're trapped, and maybe your authority, your power is going to intimidate them, and they're leaving that space. I feel like this can even be unwanted guests in your home, in your surroundings, or can be neighbors that are bothering you. But I feel that you are going to gain some authority. This can be indicating of maybe you becoming the head of any like a organization or whatever it is that you're dealing right now. You're going to gain some authority that you're not going to be able to fight with that. Okay, you're going to have maybe like a highest authority in that space. Within the first week of the month, I see there's a pathway opening. There's a chunk of money at the end of it. And there's a man right here with a beard and a white hair. Can be even someone wearing a helmet. Maybe someone who's driving motorcycles, or maybe someone like doing sports that require some protection on the head. So this person is staying at the top of actually the pathway here. This can be someone showing you a better way to handle things. I know this person is extremely specific, like the helmet on the head, but this can also be someone maybe has been through something. It can be also like accidental things, actually put maybe something over their head, and they know a better place now. They know a better pathway now, and they're guiding you towards it. The money, like I interpret this kind of like round shapes and looking like money, chunk of money, or a piece of it can be also resources as well. So this person is guiding you towards, maybe like if you have, now I'm thinking the accident I said, maybe this person got a good lawyer, got compensation, maybe you are also heading that direction as well. Okay, Within the second week, I see there's like a mask. It looks like a mask. The white eyes, the mouth right there. The mouth has a shark in it. And this is a person looking like a ghost right here. And maybe in continuation of the same event, you might be dealing with like a masculine figure looking like a ghost. Even they're eating a shark. This can be the shark of the sharks. Maybe someone who has power over shady people. There's a dark mask. So this can be coming forward as a warning. Maybe you're going to also, good people and bad people, they're going to cross your paths. And trust your intuitive guidance, gut feeling. And the other day, I was actually listening to one of the teachings of Caroline Myss. And she says the gut feeling is the primitive feeling that we have, that everybody has that. Everybody has it. We feel it in our body, like our hair, like the stand up when something happens. And it just gives us that instinct. Everybody has it, she says. So this can be a person. I even see a small devil character above this person's head. You're going to feel the warnings. You're going to see the red lights here. Okay, so that red flags on this person. So be careful. And I see they're stepping into a mess. Maybe they're even fighting a samurai right there. Someone who has like a samurai helmet. They're starting a war, maybe a fight, and you can stay above it. So if this is maybe a situation at work creates a lot of competition, maybe it's for this timeline, for this next 4 weeks in the July timeline, it's good to just stand away and watch it. Maybe this is someone, now I'm thinking the school time coming forward, or maybe you are going to school already. Maybe in the class, somebody's just creating some drama with the professors. This can be someone that you shouldn't get involved, because sometimes what happens is this kind of people are provokers. They provoke people and they stand aside and they like to watch the world burn. Okay, I feel this energy over this masculine figure. I feel like masculine and older male because of white hair I see here, but it can be someone who has that kind of like a spirit as well, because sometimes we come across even some children and they speak such wise words and they're like so mature for their age. We say like they're like an old man or old person, so old women. So I feel like this can also be someone like that. You think and feel that they're wise, but they might have some sharpness into it. This doesn't have to be specifically because this person wants to be bad, but because can be due to their circumstances, the way they grow up, or maybe even ancestral things. Your thing here is to become aware of the energy and not get involved in it. Aquarius, you like to help people when it comes to defending their rights, when it comes to explaining things and or clarifying certain muddy waters. You like to do that, but this is basically suggesting that it's not the time. I see that you're smiling here. You are brighter. You're rising. I see letter S. I see there's like a candy cane which has a letter E in front of it. E can be in someone's first name or the last name, like Eric, Erica, Elmer, Helen. It doesn't have to be initials. S, I'm trying to think a name with an Esme is a name also, like can be like all together. You're smiling and walking out of this mess. You're not really dealing with it. When you do, it is going to be really smooth for you, and it's going to actually leave you at the end with like an anteater. Anteater, I feel like coming forward here to clean up the mess this person creates. And also the other day I looked up like the further meanings of what anteater means. It is actually indicative of comfort. Okay, they take care of their young. So it's about comfort, feeling at home, feeling nurtured. So that's where you're going to end up if you go with the flow and do not like fight with what's coming, or fight other people's battles, basically. Okay, I'm gonna dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. And I see extremely clean saucer now, which is good. There's a horse head right here, which is your wish fulfillment. So first I saw the anteater as a horse, but I feel like it's going to merge together. The first time I flipped it, it didn't really move fast, but now the second time it is coming forward. So if you keep trying something and it's not happening, the first try it didn't happen, do not worry, do not back down, do not feel, because I see like someone wearing a cloak here turning their back, kind of like a 5 of Cups moment. The first time you try it, maybe you're not going to achieve success, and you might feel depression, or even like a failure, the feeling of failure, which can happen. It is okay. It's a humanly thing, and it's not about not feeling it, bypassing it. It's about feeling it, seeing what went wrong, analyzing the situation, and then moving on from that direction, because that's what is happening. You're just standing up and moving on. And I see here from smaller to the bigger size that you are actually, with that knowledge, you might even, I see there's like 2 bowls in your hand. This can be 2 pentacles, indicative of money, abundance, resources coming to you. That will connect you with that, okay? So do not dwell on what you didn't receive, because you're going to receive much more. Another thing I see here, like the horse head, this is showing up towards the 4th week of the month. Horse head can be something that will be fulfilling you. It doesn't have to be related to this person or the situation that they are creating in your life right now, or maybe in a current situation, not maybe specifically in your life. It can be affecting the collective too. When you walk away from it, you might even receive something unexpectedly that will really satisfy you, because horses are indicative of growth and moving forward, maybe even travel, the opportunity to expand and reach to the places that you want to, but you couldn't get to so far. I'm going to dive into your tarot now. We're going to start looking into what's coming your way, and also where you are. We'll also have on the 25th, I think, 2 days. In 2 days, there's a new moon coming. New moon energy is a great energy because it is a great time to start new things. And Cancer new moon is Cancer. We have the moon card. It's just represented by the moon energy, which is not really having clarity about something, but also being instinctively guided towards the right direction. Okay, so let's see where you are at this time. Justice, guys, justice will be served. You can see in front of her we have the king and the poor and the wealthy. They're both in front of her and they're on the same level. There's no differentiation here. So if you are in a situation that you really want to receive the blessings, goodness, and just be honest, basically honest with yourself, be honest with what you're desiring, rather than pursuing other people's desires or trying to make others happy. When you do that, when you do justice to yourself, the things are going to work out in that direction as well. Okay, we have what you need to know here. 4 of Wands, you're coming to the finish line. Maybe you have been working on a project for a while now, and 4 of Wands indicates that you're completing that task. This is coming to an end and you will succeed. You will achieve success. And on top of that, you will have people coming forward to celebrate with you. As you can see, this kind of reminds me of the cornucopia. I think that was actually a celebration in ancient Rome. So there is also a celebration, which is a celebration of the plenty, abundance, wealth, all the blessings that Creator actually blesses us with. So that's going to be your situation. And the message is also that expect it and receive it. That's coming forward. And what you need to do for a fresh start, Page of Pentacles, is plant your seeds carefully. So the earth doesn't really differentiate between the types of seeds that you're planting. The Mother Earth, the Father Sky, they do not differentiate. If you plant nightshade, for example, I think it's a type of poison. If you nurture it, water it, that will grow. If you plant strawberries, that will grow. It depends on what you're planting. Are you planting the good seeds, success? Are you planting the idea of being living a peaceful life, or you keep thinking, what do you keep thinking about? I don't even want to mention the negativity. So this is the action point, should be actions. Your action should be focusing on the things that you want to manifest. Okay. And what does the spirit want you to know here? We have King of Wands energy. This can be a fire sign coming to you, and I saw the shadow side of it, the bottom of it. This can be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, someone passionate, strong, maybe a little bit blunt, but they get things done. Action-oriented personality here. This can be you embodying the energy, getting things done, following your passion, and investing in something new. Instead of dwelling on the past, you're just going to move forward. I feel like this can even be someone, when I saw this for some of you, if you're having a fearful moment, which I had 10 of Pentacles too, I need to tell you that. So if you are fearing a situation is not going to work out, it seems like here this can even be a king of power coming to you to help you slaying the dragon, okay? Because he's the fire sign and he might even know how to slay this dragon. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire energy. And or like I said, maybe you following your passion and using your logical aspects, your stoic aspects, your reasonable side, not only just following the passion, because we have many swords here, that you are a sword. Pick up those and use them. Your worth, your truth, that's what the sword also represents. You will achieve this wealth, abundance. You see the financial security, long-term stability for family, and maybe even for yourself, creating a legacy for yourself, okay? Let's get the clarifiers going and see what else is here with the Justice. Is this about money or is this about love? Let's see. We have the Tower moment, guys, with the Justice. So I feel like here there's a structure demolished right there, taken to the ground. And this structure was something that didn't really serve you. Maybe you wanted to move forward because that was your comfort zone. However, when the Tower moment happens, this is working for you. That's how the justice will be served. So this is a structure that didn't work anymore. That's why it's crumbling down suddenly. So you can build a new or find a better built tower for yourself. Okay, the Justice suggesting that this will be working out for you. We have Eight of Pentacles with the Four of Wands energy. The message coming forward is your hard work, your dedication, everything, the knowledge that you have picked up along the way will carry you to your final destination, your successful moments in the celebration. Okay, so even if you're in the stage of learning from the mistakes or figuring things out and picking up information, talking to people, maybe interviewing people to understand how to grow this thing or complete this task, this is suggesting keep doing that, because that's where it's going to be your key to unlock the doors. Okay, what you need to do for a fresh start: plant your seeds carefully and nurturing them in the most loving way. So Ace of Cups here comes as love as an action. We see love as a feeling most of the time, but if you read the book The Art of Loving, I think, from Eric Fromm, that book expresses that love is actually a verb. It's not a noun. And I see here, when it comes to achieving success in your desires, this can be even about relationships, okay? Nurturing what you want to grow. When you nurture that, and it will grow and become better. If this is a good relationship working out for you. So if this is a nightshade type of a relationship for you, maybe stop nurturing that anymore. Stop putting energy into that and go to some beautiful jasmines that you will feel, that beautiful smells and feeling that satisfaction, giving you satisfaction. Okay. And let's see the final outcome, the guidance. What you need to know is there's a decision moment happening. Okay, with the Two of Swords is decision. The decision to actually stand strong and be confident that you can slay any dragon. Okay, I feel like that's the moment. When you do, we have Three of Wands energy right there. Three of Wands is you're going to accomplish success here. That's what he did. He accomplished success. He's going on a new adventure. He's enjoying his life. He's watching his ship to sail to a good new shores. So the Ten of Pentacles also indicates, I feel here, there's going to be wealth, love infused victory coming forward. We're going to get to your oracle now. We're going to check to see where you're at this moment, what you left behind, and where you're heading. Okay, we're going to start with the present. Let's see what's happening right now at this present. Deserving. Deserving is extremely important subject, guys, because whatever you feel that you deserve, you receive it. And whatever you feel that you don't deserve, you keep sabotaging yourself, unfortunately, which happens to the best of us. Even though we try to become aware of things, most of the time, even accepting a gift, okay, can become a burden. In the present now, you're working on feeling that you deserve the things that you want to manifest. Okay, you see how peaceful she is. She has a castle in the background. She has a beautiful tulip field. You can see, I feel like this tulip fields you can see on the pictures of Holland. They have this kind of like colorful, beautiful tulip fields, and she's enjoying herself. And she's free, the sunlight is here. So when you feel that, you will experience more of the things that you deserve to come into your life. Okay, that's the present that you are at. If you're at this moment feeling that way, you're in the perfect space. And also you can carry your consciousness to that moment of deserving. The past, what you left behind, is letting go. I feel like there were things, we have little puppies here pulling you all over the place. These can be people, circumstances, situations. Now this is the past, that you are leaving them all behind. They are in the past now. You're not carrying them into your future. You're focusing on what you're deserving rather than allowing other things to make you feel less deserving. Okay, and the future where you are heading is your higher self, connection with your higher self. And our higher self can speak to us through meditation, through prayer, during prayer, or through dreams. And in some cases, in this kind of like sudden cases, like tower moments, it can come through directly as like a person giving us directly as a message. Okay, so listen to those things, and I feel like this is where you're heading. You're gonna have a stronger connection, so you don't really have to look for the signs and symbols. And when you listen to that higher self, it actually guides us towards our desires faster. Maybe we can even, Joe Dispenza talks about that. Maybe if there's a thing in front of you, you're feeling like you can only achieve in 10 years, when you connect with the higher powers through meditation, he suggests meditation. But I know for some people, prayer also works. It doesn't matter which language it is or religion it is, prayer also works. So when you focus, you can get in connection with your higher self, and that 10 years can be reduced to 1 year or a 6 months period of time. Okay, so I see this is showing up here for you too. Now I have your second oracle. This is going to tell us what you need to know at this moment. We're going to pull a spirit animal. You can also see this animal throughout the month. Okay, let's see. We have a cardinal bird. The polarities of your spiritual pursuits and physical pleasures are out of balance. So do whatever is necessary to bring them back to equilibrium. So bring some balance into your life. We have the justice coming forward. I feel like even when you feel off balance, which can be actually overworking and not paying attention to your body, not feeling, or maybe getting sick because you are feeling too tired about a situation. This can be the cardinal's message to you. When on this, it can be spiritual path, it says here, but can be even the material path. When we work ourselves out too much, that can throw us off balance. And our intentional living goes out the window. So if you're in that position, this can be the bird, listening to bird sounds during meditation can also be a way to focus you back onto the center, okay? I'm going to pull an affirmation for you. And let's see. You can repeat this throughout the month. You can record your own voice and maybe listen to it towards going to sleep, when you're going to sleep. And they are extremely effective. Sometimes what I do is I write down whenever I feel frustrated. These are beautiful affirmations by Louise Hay. So I write them down, like frantically. I write them down whenever I feel stressed. Let's see what you have here. It is my birthright to express myself in ways that are fulfilling to me. I freely express who I am. You can use this one. This is precise, okay? All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. Thank you for sharing the sacred space with me. If this reading touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and tap the bell so we can keep walking this journey together. Your energy means the world here, and until next time, take care of your beautiful soul. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.